something weird's going on with Brandon Aiyuk, and I think a lot of people assume that he's upset with the 49ers or Kyle Shanahan. But really, if you look at it, I think there's more evidence that if he's upset with anyone, he's upset with Brock Purdy. Let's just go through it chronologically. These two seem to be really tight just a couple of years ago. When Brock Purdy was making his 2023 MVP caliber season, his push, Brandon Aiyuk was the first one to say that Brock Purdy should be the MVP that year. Then in the NFC Championship game, a game the Niners nearly lost to the Lions, Brandon Aiyuk kind of saved the Niners and Brock Purdy on that deep throw that was intended for Brandon Aiyuk, but overthrown and hit the Lions' defensive back, Kendall Vilder, in the face, bounced off his face mask and into the outstretched arms of Brandon Aiyuk. So he kind of saved Purdy in that moment. Then they go to the Super Bowl and 11 targets for Debo, 8 targets for McCaffrey, only 6 targets for Brandon Aiyuk. And on 2 of the critical third downs in the game, in the fourth quarter and overtime, he was wide open, and the ball went to Jawan Jennings instead. Next day, at his locker, Brandon Aiyuk could barely talk. He was crying. And for a long time, he felt like he didn't get enough opportunities. He said that, he even posted on his Instagram recently. So then cut to later that year, he goes on podcasts and requests a trade and said he'd like to play with Jaden Daniels. When asked about the extension, Brock Purdy says he trusts the front office to do the right thing or to, make the right decision for the organization. At no point did Brock Purdy advocate publicly for Brandon Aiyuk and say, this is a guy who's essential to our team and I don't know what the organization is doing, we got to have him. Just said he trusts the organization. Then Brandon Aiyuk gets his extension, gets hurt. This last offseason, Purdy wants an extension, and he says he wanted to get his deal done as soon as possible so that he wouldn't be a distraction. Kind of felt like a shot at Brandon Aiyuk. Then Brandon Aiyuk gets married and doesn't invite Brock Purdy to the wedding. Instead, he invites Jaden Daniels and Ricky Pearsall and Kyle Juszczyk, but not his own quarterback. Then Purdy gets an extension, and a lot of his teammates congratulate him on social media. George Kittle, even Debo Samuel, former teammate, congratulates him on social media. Not Brandon Aiyuk. That day he posts that he's thinking about getting a new car. And then most recently, Brandon Aiyuk's personal coach, TJ Houshmandzadeh, went on television and said that he thinks Brock Purdy's overpaid. So look, I don't know what's going on, but you read the tea leaves.
PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now.